There are angels all around you. Words I heard in 2016, and not but seconds after that I snapped 3 photos and I captured an angel. One of the most beautiful things I thought I'd ever capture in my life. That is until this. This is just one of literally, and I'm not joking, literally 200 photos that I captured the other night of the Ophanum angel that has been outside of my back door since my father showed me he had put him there last October. It is the Ophanum angel with the wheels within wheels and the eyes all around and about and the large eye in the center, which is what you're looking at here. Abba for the win, yes! Every time, 33 or 333, he lets me know, my child, you're right on track. You drew it because you knew it, because it was your home. These are also words that have been playing throughout my mind for the past 5 months, easily tops, since I have been hand in hand walking with my father in the most incredible, unexplainable, supernatural, super heavenly experience. With my father, with Yahuwah and Yahushua, hand in hand in all the heavens, with hands down by far the most beautiful and constantly there Ophanum angel with a cherub, not only outside of my back door, standing guard, but also outside of my patio door, off of my bedroom door as well. As many of you guys know, I have posted countless videos of the Ophanum angel in my backyard spinning. You can see it. It's amazing. When I go live, I let everyone take a look at him. He's there all the time, standing guard. What are the odds that your husband and your Father in heaven would actually somehow get you the exact same birthday gift this year, but they just gave it to you in 2 separate forms? You see, Uncle Mike proved me wrong when I tell him he does not listen. But he apparently did when he went and bought me this very special, very beautiful sapphire and diamond eye. And although he doesn't understand what the evil eye necklace is, I made a whole video about this. He bought this because he thought of exactly what I have been talking about nonstop the past 8 months. Every single thing I have been shown now here, long, knee deep beyond the veil. And one of the most beautiful constant things that there are all around us all the time, they are eyes. And some of my favorite ones are the big blue squishy ones. And so he listened and he got me an angel eye from beyond the veil. But my father, the night before my birthday, he gave me the real thing. You see, because although I've explained this Ophanum has been there since October, it is literally etching into our concrete grooves where it has been spinning. It is etching big chunks in our concrete and our stucco now. Uncle Mike's not such a big fan of the concrete messing up, but in home warranty, I don't think it's going to cover it, but I wouldn't call them anyways. That is the most beautiful and special gift. That angel can chop my house in half and I would not care. In fact, every day I go out there and I see how much more the grooves have become, and I love it more and more each day. There are very few constants in my life. But my father and these angels, they're right there at the top. The other night I was at my window taking a video of my angel and saying thank you, my nightly routine. Every night since October 10th, I think, is when they first showed up. I say goodnight to my angels, thank them for protecting me and my family, and tell them how much I love and appreciate them and my Father and Yahushua and the Holy Spirit. And if they're in spiritual battle, y'all, I've gotten to know these angels so well. I understand what it is they're doing, so much so we've become so close that we've noticed now that the pulsing of them, it actually goes with my heartbeat. Yeah. And when it is in spiritual battle, it's really neat. The Ophanum will be spinning and then suddenly things will shoot out of it, because the Bible says, and the spirit of the animals, the lion, ox, eagle, and man, they rest within the wheels. So when there's spiritual attack and those animals want to fight, out go the wheels. And out come the fists. It has gotten so incredibly cool on my lives, I can say, because it'll shoot out either the lion, the ox, or the eagle. Individually, I can literally say, shoot out the eagle, and pew, 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 out goes the bird. Shoot out the ox, boom, boom, boom. You could just kind of say we're like this now. Literally, I've got an angel in my corner, literally, guarding me and my home as I continue on this incredible journey with Yah. I was doing that routine at the window with my video going, and it was different that night. No, it was really different. And same with the night before. It was so extreme and bright, and some big things had happened in my life, and I had had some pretty incredible aha moments. I'm pretty sure I graduated. I'm not even joking. Yeah, 7 months, baby. Boot camp. Through the fire. Pew, 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 Satan. I got my cap and gown. But with that, I also got intense, severe, extreme spiritual attack. But in the same moment, on that night, on May 25th, the day before my birthday, my father gave me the most incredible birthday gift I will ever have in my life. You see, although I've been able to see the Ophanum myself, I've not been able to capture, full body 3D, 5D, if you will, footage of it. You can see the lights, you can screenshot it, you can pause it, you can see all the eyes on it, but it just never has been solid. You know what I mean? The way I see it. That is, until that night. And not only did I get to capture a picture or two of an actual heavenly, beyond the veil angel, an Ophanim, with the wheels that are actually ribbons and beautiful and lace, and the eyes that look like steel and sapphires. You drew it because you knew it, because it was your home. I knew it because I'd been there, because it is my home. And these angels prove to me exactly this is true, as they have sapphires all over them, buckles and ribbons and lace and lions and oxes and eagles, and my father. And then there's me. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I think maybe I might have had to do summer school because I think I just figured something else out. Anyways, I didn't just get, well, I guess you couldn't say I didn't just get one birthday present from my father. No. As I stood there with my camera on photo mode, where you can see life going on in front of you as it would, snap your picture when you'd like, I stood there and I watched that glorious angel transform so many different times and so many different ways and colors. Brilliant, bright, white, lace with blue, green and leafy and floral. So many different styles and beautiful colors. And the center of the eye, it literally looked like steel with the most beautiful fine gems inside of it in the middle. And yet at the same time, somehow it managed to look like an eye. It's one thing to be able to see beyond the veil, but it's another thing to see it and feel as though you can touch it. No, like you could touch it and it would touch you back more than it already has in my heart. And I didn't just get one, like I said. As I stood there that night, the night before my birthday, snapping pictures like crazy with the large eye and the Ophanim on the other side spinning, I told my father, there is no way I'm going to be able to stop. I don't know how this is going to, I got to go to bed. It's so late. I was doing this for quite a while, about an hour and a half. And I told my father, I have to drive tomorrow. Uncle Mike's going to come downstairs. He's going to yell at me. I can't do this. I cannot pull myself away from this because what if this never happens again? What if this is my one shot, literally, to be able to snap photos for those of the people that cannot see what I see beyond the veil? What if this is my only opportunity for this beautiful proof? I said, Father, you're going to have to maybe do something to make me stop. And I would say, after answering another one of my questions through that angel, 3 or 4, maybe 5 photos later, it went black. Everything. But not before I was able to capture 200 photos of the most beautiful, no, I'm talking unexplainable, unimaginable, heavenly angel. 200 photos, yeah, of an Ophanim. Raw, real, and in the ribbony flesh. Before that heavenly angel's light became too much for even my well-played camera, trust and believe. Because, this trusty camera has been through it the past 8 months, but the 200 shots of that beautiful angel and its extreme light, a light that humans are never meant to see, well, poof, it burnt out the lenses on my phone in the camera. It's gone. I don't know if AppleCare will cover that. What do you say? But without further ado, I would love to introduce you to the beautiful angel that guards me every single night. Now, I'm only going to share a couple of these photos because my husband and I have decided it's probably a really neat idea to get this into a collection of a book, because nobody in the history of ever, or anybody has ever captured 200 photos of an Ophanim angel. Not in this world. Let's go make history. Let's go save lives. And let's go preach and prove without a shadow of a doubt that the heavens and our Father, Yahuwah, they are very, very real. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ophanim. This is the large center eye, and down here will be where the other Ophanim will spin. Randomly, you'll see it changes colors. But I wanted to point this out. You drew it because you knew it, because it was your home. You can see the buckle inside of the eye with a sapphire in the middle, just like I've always drawn. You see it? Here's another shot of it, and you can actually see the ribbon and the lace down below. I absolutely love this one because it literally looks like a pearl in the eye, and it lights up. There's the other Ophanim spinning with one wheel this way and the other this way. When I say 3D or 5D, look at how the way this shines. Opalescent, and that's the eye. Look at that magnificent eye. And the detail, the absolute detail of that lace ribbon of the Ophanim just outside my window. Nothing out there other than a tree. Well, a tree and my angels, my cherub and my Ophanim. Because God sent angels to watch over Auntie. As I was forged, he forged me through the fire. And then he taught me it all. And then he gave me this for my birthday. And I want to give it to you. I will have never written a book so fast. Stay tuned.